Welcome to PsychEd. Today, we're diving into the psychodynamic assumption, how our behavior can be explained by the unconscious mind. This idea has its roots in the work of Sigmund Freud, one of the most influential figures in psychology. First, let's define what we mean by the unconscious mind. According to Freud, the unconscious mind is a vast, hidden part of our psyche that stores all the memories, thoughts, and desires we aren't aware of. It's like a storage room for everything we have repressed or forgotten, including traumatic experiences, unfulfilled wishes, and deep-seated fears. Even though we're not consciously aware of it, the unconscious mind influences our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in powerful ways. To better understand the structure of the mind, Freud proposed the famous iceberg model. Imagine the mind as an iceberg. The small part that you see above the surface represents the conscious mind, our immediate thoughts, perceptions, and awareness. Just below the surface, we have the preconscious mind, which contains information that we can bring into awareness with a little effort, like recalling a memory. But the largest part of the iceberg, hidden deep beneath the water, represents the unconscious mind. This is the part that has a massive impact on our behavior, even though we're not aware of it. Just like the unseen part of an iceberg can influence the direction it moves, the unconscious mind can drive our actions and reactions without us even realizing it. So, how does the unconscious mind influence our behavior? One way is through ego defense mechanisms. Freud believed that the mind uses these mechanisms to protect itself from the anxiety and uncomfortable thoughts that reside in the unconscious mind. Let's look at a few examples. Repression is when the mind pushes distressing memories or desires into the unconscious, so we don't have to deal with them consciously. It's like locking something away in a closet and throwing away the key. For example, a person who has experienced a traumatic event, like a serious car accident, may have no conscious memory of the event because the mind has repressed the distressing details to protect them from anxiety. Denial involves refusing to accept reality or facts, blocking them out of our awareness. A classic example of denial is when someone refuses to acknowledge that they have a problem with substance abuse. Even when faced with evidence, such as losing their job due to drinking, they might still deny that they have an addiction, insisting that they can quit any time. Projection is when we attribute our own unacceptable thoughts or feelings to someone else. For instance, a person who feels insecure about their own abilities at work might start believing that their colleague is actually the one who feels insecure. In romantic relationships, a person who is unfaithful might accuse their partner of cheating, projecting their own unacceptable behavior onto someone else. Displacement happens when a person redirects their feelings from the original source of distress to a safer or more convenient target. Imagine someone who has had a frustrating day at work but can't express their anger to their boss. Instead, they come home and snap at their family members or yell at the dog. This way, the anger is expressed, but in a less risky setting. These mechanisms work to keep uncomfortable or distressing thoughts out of our conscious mind, but they can also shape how we react to situations and other people. In conclusion, the psychodynamic approach emphasizes that our behavior is deeply influenced by the unconscious mind. Freud's iceberg model gives us a visual representation of how much of our mental life is submerged below the surface of conscious awareness. And through ego defense mechanisms, the unconscious mind shapes our actions and reactions, often in ways we don't fully understand. By exploring these hidden parts of the mind, psychodynamic therapy aims to bring unconscious thoughts to the surface, helping individuals gain insight and achieve personal growth. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you found this video helpful.